Our last step on the budget activity is to create a zero-based budget. A zero-based budget is basically the same thing as our budget, but we want to make sure that income minus expenses equals 0. Right now, I show a surplus of $51.44. My income minus expenses equals $51.44. So I need to do something with that $51.44. Fortunately, a surplus is a lot easier to deal with than a deficit. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to duplicate this sheet. So go down to the bottom, and at that arrow, I'm going to duplicate. Now it says copy a budget. I'm going to rename it. And we're going to rename it Zero Base Budget. I'm going to do the same with the title up here. Zero-based budget. So there's no question about which one that I'm working on. My income is going to stay the same. My rent and all my expenses stay the same. But I need to do something with the $51.44. Well, the easiest thing to do would be to invest it, probably. So I'm going to go ahead and insert a line. What I'm doing is I clicked on a number and that highlighted a row. I'm now going to right click and insert one row above. And I'm going to put down savings investment. And I'm going to put $51.44. I'm also going to copy that down. Delete that one out of there. So I should have a zero-based budget. I do. So I'm actually done with the zero-based budget. For those of you that happen to have a deficit that maybe don't make as much as I did, some suggestions for you. Maybe take on another roommate. So you could change, maybe instead of dividing your rent in half, take on another roommate and divide that by 3. Perhaps take on a part-time job, maybe $6 an hour for 15 hours a week. You know, figure out what that other income might be. You could do that. As for expenses, there's not too much you can cut. I wouldn't cut much in food. I wouldn't cut your clothing, because the clothing really isn't that big of a budget. Even your hobbies doesn't really allot for that much, and you can't cut your transportation, and I don't think you can cut your cell phone. You'll need your cell phone. So I think those are the 2 options that you're going to have if you are running with a deficit, is getting a part-time job and taking on another renter. But that is the zero-based budget. When you have all 3 done, the net pay, the budget, and the zero-based budget, you should be ready to turn that in.